Hello.
Hello,
Can you please state your name and age for the record?
my name is Luca Dainton, and I'm 16 years old. Growing up, I did all sorts of things. Playing the guitar. I love the guitar, it's a very beautiful instrument. Playing soccer, mainly because I've made a lot of friends from it, and it's good for my physical activity. Oh, and filmmaking, definitely. And that's been a pretty recent hobby too. Although I always loved watching movies growing up, so making them and knowing the magic behind it, it's pretty amazing. Um, okay, so I vaguely remember my mom always likes to remind me, but when I was a baby, she would always be the one to dress me. She put me in nice coats and shirts, always putting together a stylish outfit, and looking back, all I can say is, wow. Younger me with no care in the world whatsoever has better style than me today. I feel so about them. Don't get me wrong, I love what I do and the things I care about, but of course things like school and after school activities give me a hard time, but I don't hate it. It's just tiring, I guess. Not that I get bored, but it just has me kind of anxious about how my responsibilities now could present more responsibility in the future. It just always leaves me guessing what awaits me. I don't know, I don't really think about it that much.
But you just said you wonder what
Yeah,
awaits you.
well, it's not really something I often think about, okay? So I'd rather we didn't speak upon it.
Well, what do you hope for in the future?
Look, it's not something I like really talking about, okay? So could we please move on to the next question?
But why? Adulthood is near and your whole future
Okay,
awaits?
thank you so much for this interview. It's been great. I think it's about time that I
don't understand what's so hard about the question. What's the problem?
You're my problem, buddy.
Why are you afraid of growing up?
I don't know what you're
Ignored all
talking
my
about.
questions about being an adult. What is it that scares you?
Nothing, alright? I'm not scared of anything. And I don't have to answer to you.
No. You sit down, look at me, and tell me. Why? What are you so afraid of?
You spend your days with no interest or care of what's to come as if you can just ignore it. You can't ignore your fate. Wake up. You do wake up and all you do is reminisce, looking back at your memories, focusing on the past, living in a fantasy where you think you can just be a kid forever. And what? What are you achieving living in this little fantasy of yours? What is it you could possibly get out of avoiding growing up?
I don't know.
And yet you still continue to deny the fact that you're growing up.
You're wrong.
Adulthood
You're
awaits
wrong.
you and you continue to brush it off. After all that you've done, everything that sets you up for the future, all the opportunities you've been given, you continue to live in the past. You can't ignore the future because you're bound to be an adult. So if I'm wrong and you do really have it all figured out, then please tell me once and for all, what are you afraid of? I have no purpose. What should I be hoping for and look forward to if I can't even find the meaning in my own life? What are you truly searching for? I've been excited my whole life for the time I can finally be an adult. But as I've actually started to grow up and realize that being old requires so much responsibility, I'm scared that I won't find mine. What if I'm not responsible for anything? What if I have no meaning or value? What if I don't find my purpose in life? I'm just scared. As I grow up, there has to be a greater purpose for me, and I doubt I'll ever reach it. Like I'm chasing a light I'll never catch.